headlines of this hour on VTV News. European businesses show growing confidence in Vietnam's economy. Later on, golden season in charming northwest region. And in our world news, Israel-Hamas conflict escalates, resulting in more casualties.
Broadcasting from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. VTV News starts right now.
Good afternoon. It's currently 3 p.m. local time and you're tuning in to 30 minutes of VTV News. I'm Dylan Lê with the latest updates. Now on Sunday in Bắc Giang City, State President Võ Văn Thưởng attended the 60th anniversary of Uncle Ho's visit and the First Party Congress in Hà Bắc Province. State President Võ Văn Thưởng praised the achievements of the party committee and people of Bắc Giang in recent years. He reminded the leaders and people of Bắc Giang of Ho Chi Minh's teachings on the importance of solidarity in achieving success in fulfilling the tasks assigned by the party. The state president also emphasized Bắc Giang's advantages as a mountainous province with a large forest and fruit-growing area. Therefore, it is necessary to ensure both economic growth and environmental protection for the betterment of future generations. On Monday morning, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, chairman of the Central Emulation and Commendation Council, attended a conference to honor outstanding individuals in Hanoi in 2023 and launch an emulation movement to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the liberation of the capital city. On behalf of the party and state leaders, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính congratulated Hanoi on its results and achievements in the patriotic emulation movement. He proposed that Hanoi continue to fulfill the goals and tasks of developing the capital city while promoting more acts of kindness among the people to contribute to the improving their material and spiritual lives. The Prime Minister also advised that the city prioritize science and technology as key driving forces for development, reform administrative procedures, and promote the development of cultural industry to meet the requirements for the rapid and sustainable development of the capital city. The Quarterly Business Confidence Index, or BCI, conducted by the European Chamber of Commerce Vietnam, or EuroCham, reviews confidence in Vietnam's business environment is improving, bringing a sense of hope after a challenging year. The report indicates a shift in business sentiment. In the second quarter and the third quarter, pessimism about the current situation decreased, while positive and neutral views increased by 6% and 4% respectively. Furthermore, compared to the second quarter, the third quarter survey demonstrated that an additional 11% of European businesses believe that the next quarter will be more stable and experience economic growth. In recent times, exports and imports have made positive contributions to Vietnam's economic growth, despite the ongoing challenges in terms of orders from the United States and Europe. This sector is currently experiencing positive developments thanks to the efforts of both exporters and state management agencies to regain growth momentum.
This company manufactures phone cameras and exports them to South Korea, China, and Mexico. They have recently invested nearly $3 million to import components and machinery for production. Additionally, they have expanded their workforce in response to the recovering global phone market.
The Vinh Phuc Industrial Zone Management Boards offered quick support, especially in the production procedures and permits for foreign labor. It really helps us in expanding production and meeting orders needs.
The increasing import of essential components, machinery, and spare parts has had a positive impact on the composition of imported goods. In September, the import value of this category saw a nearly 5% increase. This has laid the foundation for export growth. As such, the country's total export value rebounded in September with a 4.6% increase.
These outcomes are remarkable. The trade surplus has reached $21 billion, the highest ever. Local ministries, departments, and businesses are putting in efforts in these final months of the year.
Government leaders have actively participated in trade promotion at high-level events. We have reached agreements with Israel and are currently engaged in trade negotiations with the United Arab Emirates and several South American countries. These developments create opportunities for Vietnamese exporters to expand their businesses. Positive signals in goods exports and imports will support the ongoing recovery of production, leading to more job creation and contributing to economic growth and stability in the coming years.
In order to stimulate consumer demand, large supermarket systems are implementing a range of promotions and attractive discounts. This approach also helps to expedite the consumption of goods in preparation for the year-end business season.
This is the first time that the Seafood Festival is being held simultaneously at Go, Big C, and Tops Market supermarket systems across the country. The festival showcases a wide variety of famous seafood from different regions. In addition to offering discounts of up to 40%, many items are being sold at attractive prices until October 20th.
During Tet, we are going to promote different group of family with very attractive price.
The current purchasing power has improved, but it is still slow. Therefore, promoting the organization of group and chain promotions will help businesses share costs and provide greater benefits to consumers.
Consumers are spending less these days due to budget tightening, so I only purchase essential items. Buying these essential items also helps me save up to 10%.
We aim to stimulate consumer demand. We appreciate the efforts of businesses that actively negotiate with suppliers to obtain competitive prices and offer experience programs for consumers. These are effective solutions to encourage consumer demand.
Promotional programs are regularly organized to stimulate demand in the domestic consumer market, promote production and business activities, and contribute to economic recovery and development.
The significant growth of supermarkets, convenience stores, and particularly e-commerce has resulted in a decline in the market share of traditional markets. Many markets that were once bustling with buyers are now experiencing a deserted and sluggish situation. To survive, traditional markets must adapt and innovate to retain buyers. One approach that many small businesses are adopting is the utilization of technology in sales and product promotion.
In the souvenir sales area of Binh Day Market, instead of waiting for customers, many small businesses have started actively selling through live streaming and using social networks to offer goods to customers.
They rarely go to traditional markets. To meet customer needs, we must post on Zalo and social networks for customers to choose products.
Market management boards have organized numerous training sessions for traders to learn how to apply information technology to online sales. Additionally, they have encouraged small traders to adopt non-cash payments through QR codes.
As part of implementing the digital transformation program, the management board collaborated with banks to instruct their merchants to scan the QR code and encourage buyers to avoid using cash.
I'm not familiar with technology due to my age, so I rely on my children to help me create sales pages on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. This has proven to be very effective, as it has increased my visibility and introduced me to many people.
One effective solution to support small businesses is the online market model. This model has been implemented in 33 markets.
Our goal is to expand the model to other markets. To achieve this, we will increase our promotional efforts to attract more customers, enhance technological utilities, and expand our product lines available for sale in the online market.
Currently, Ho Chi Minh City has 3 wholesale markets and 232 traditional markets. The application of technology not only caters to consumers' preferences for convenient shopping, but also serve as an essential step towards making traditional markets more sustainable.
Before we move on, let's have a look at the exchange rate between the Vietnam dong and some world currencies in today's trading session. Coming up next on VTV News. Thermal power plants comply with new environmental regulations. And later on, let's explore the golden season in the charming Northwest region. Moving on to other important updates, ASEAN aims to become the leading region in the world for preventing natural disasters and responding to climate change in the current situation. This objective was introduced during the 43rd ASEAN Committee on Disaster Management, or ACDM, meeting, chaired by Vietnam on Monday morning. One of the key goals of this conference is to discuss the Ha Long Declaration on strengthening early action in ASEAN disaster management and submit it for approval at the ministerial conference scheduled to take place 2 days later. That is considered a significant initiative by Vietnam as the chair, and it is expected to serve as an important milestone in ASEAN's collaboration in natural disaster management. Ministries and branches are enhancing inspection and review processes and mandating coal-fired power plants to fully complete and upgrade their environmental protection systems. That is being done to facilitate the shift from coal to cleaner energy sources. According to the National Power Plan 8, thermal power plants that have been operational for 20 years will gradually undergo conversion, while power plants with a lifespan of over 40 years will be suspended. By 2050, coal will no longer be utilized as a fuel for thermal power plants.
Phie Thermal Power Company has just been fined for environmental violations. The company was found to have dust and gas emissions exceeding the allowed standards for common environmental parameters 1 and 2. The company is taking urgent measures to address the situation.
The replacement ensures compliance with the design in terms of emission standards, and we will upgrade again to ensure compliance with environmental standards.
The Department of Natural Resources and Environment will continue to monitor emission quality through the automatic monitoring system and take prompt measures.
Vietnam has decided not to develop new thermal power plants after 2030. Instead, there is a focus on strengthening cooperation among existing coal power plants to explore the use of biomass and gas fuels in conjunction with coal, with the aim of gradually phasing out coal entirely by 2050.
Our goal is to transition to using biomass fuel. We are collaborating with consulting units to select the most efficient option for this combustion process.
The current trend is to convert fuel uses, such as oil, to FO and treat toxic elements like NOx and SO2 using a gas treatment system and electrostatic dust filter.
In addition to the requirement of installing automatic environmental monitoring systems in all thermal power plants, ministries and functional agencies are also enhancing inspections of these plants.
Deputy Prime Minister Lee Min-khai has recently approved a decision to allocate additional funding from the Central Budget Reserve for the prevention of riverbank and coastal erosion in the provinces of the Mekong Delta. An additional of $164.1 million from this year's Central Budget Reserve will be allocated to the provinces of Long An, Tiền Giang, Bến Tre, Cần Thơ, Hậu Giang, Sóc Trăng, An Giang, Đồng Tháp, Kiên Giang, Bạc Liêu, and Cà Mau for erosion prevention work. The relevant ministries and departments are urged to expedite the approval of capital disbursements to help the affected people overcome their difficulties and stabilize their lives as soon as possible. To address the issue of traffic accidents and congestion in densely populated areas, many localities have implemented self-management teams. These teams, mostly comprised of experienced individuals who have played a crucial role in maintaining traffic safety during peak hours, have proven to be effective in reducing accidents and congestion.
In the vicinity of the Ngang Bridge intersection, which is approximately 700 meters wide, there are a total of 7 schools and 1 local market. During peak hours, there is significant traffic congestion due to the high volume of vehicles. Tập and 4 other veterans in his self-management team directly manage traffic in this area.
Everyone is very dedicated to ensuring the safety of the students first, and then separating the flow of traffic for vehicles and people traveling. It's challenging, but we all make an effort.
Our self-management traffic safety team was established in 2006. We work diligently to ensure traffic safety. Whenever there are market gatherings or vehicles parked improperly on the road, we always remind them and take appropriate action.
The self-management team was created to respond to concerns from veteran volunteers regarding the safety of the students. In 2005, a severe traffic accident took place in this area, leading to the tragic loss of 2 students' lives. Theo and Phie, who have been residents here for almost 40 years, have also observed positive changes since the implementation of this model.
The veterans start their duties at 6 a.m. Previously, the accident rate was higher, but now, thanks to these veterans, it has significantly decreased.
For the past 15 to 20 years, there have been no fatal accidents. Everyone follows the directions to stay in their lanes and drive in their designated areas.
In Kim Dong District, there are currently 5 models implemented. These models are aimed at addressing intersections with high traffic flow that lack traffic lights. The presence of veteran volunteers have played a crucial role in ensuring safe and smooth traffic.
Autumn is considered the prime season for tourism in the Northwest. During this time, the region showcases numerous terraced fields that transform from vibrant green to a dazzling golden hue. To enhance and promote this distinctive tourism offering, the 8 provinces in the Northwest have joined forces to create enticing programs aimed at attracting visitors.
When traveling to the Northwest in autumn, visitors can easily observe the beauty of a golden valley with ripened rice along the stream leading to the mountains.
Many of my friends love visiting Sapa during the golden season. We have similar experiences of watching locals harvest rice, admiring the terraced fields and learning about the cultural aspects of Hmong and Tây people.
The terraced fields in certain northwestern regions are a remarkable testament to the ingenuity of ethnic communities. These fields have been acknowledged as national heritage sites. Currently, northwestern localities are enhancing cooperation to maximize the potential of the ripe rice season.
This collaboration is truly meaningful. In the past, the 8 provinces in the Northwest also had some form of cooperation, but now they are focusing on building a common product and unifying efforts to promote tourist destinations with valuable cultural and historical resources.
2 new Northwest tourism products will be introduced to tourists: Journey to the Terraced Heritage, Dream Along the River into the Realm of Memories. Additionally, a series of captivating festivals and events will be held to attract an increasing number of visitors during the golden season.
Experiencing the flooding season may be one of the most unique tours organized during the rainy season in Vietnam. This product was developed by the people of Tân Hoa Commune, Minh Hoa District, Quang Binh Province. This approach helps locals sustain their livelihoods in unfavorable weather conditions while also providing unique experiences for travelers.
Tourists are amazed by the conditions inside these homestays in Tân Hoa Commune, Minh Hoa District, Quang Binh Province. It offers a unique experience in the highlands of this area.
I think this model is great, as it helps improve the income of local residents. Moreover, it allows people from other regions or countries to experience the flood season.
Tân Hoa Commune is known as the flooding center of Quảng. In the past decade, the local community has built stilt houses to withstand floods. As a result, they have initiated a project to transform this commune into a weather-adaptive tourism village.
Having this homestay provides us with a source of income. We don't have to worry during the rainy flood season.
Tân Hoa Tourism Village was established in 2023, with 10 households participating in this unique lodging model. This village attracts an average of 10,000 domestic and international tourists annually.
Experiencing rising floodwaters provides a completely different and unique experience. The local tourism industry here is well adapted to the weather conditions, with all products designed in harmony with nature and with a strong emphasis on environmental preservation.
Tân Hoa Commune is renowned for its magnificent Tu Lan cave system, making it a distinctive community tourism destination. Consequently, numerous underprivileged households in this flood center can participate in tourism and contribute to economic development.
Coming up next on VTV News. Israel-Hamas conflict escalates, resulting in more casualties. And later on, Afghanistan earthquake death toll rises to nearly 2,500. Moving on to our world news, the Israel-Hamas conflict has reached new levels of tensions, resulting in a growing number of casualties. The situation has become even more complex as Hezbollah forces in Lebanon launch rockets and artillery into the Sheba Farms area controlled by Israel. They claimed this action was a show of solidarity with Palestine. In response, the Israeli Security Cabinet announced plans for several military operations in Gaza in the coming days, potentially involving significant military activities. Israel has reported over 700 Israeli casualties, marking the highest number of casualties in years. In Palestine, more than 410 Palestinians in Gaza, including children, have been reported killed. The Israeli military also engaged in armed confrontations with Hezbollah forces in Lebanon following their attacks in Sheba Farms area. With tensions escalating, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin announced on Sunday that he has ordered American military ships, including an aircraft carrier and additional aircraft, to move closer to Israel. Currently, diplomatic efforts are underway to explore ways to reduce tensions in the Gaza Strip. On Sunday, the United Nations Security Council held a closed-door emergency meeting to discuss the Israel-Hamas conflict. However, they were unable to reach a unanimous agreement on a joint statement.
During the emergency closed-door session of the United Nations Security Council, UNSC, some member countries criticized the large-scale attacks by the Hamas movement on Israel. The United States and Israel urged the multilateral body to condemn Hamas's attacks. However, other member states expressed a desire for the UNSC to focus more on finding solutions to the current situation rather than solely condemning Hamas.
But we understand that right now we're in a very dynamic situation and a complex situation and in a state of flux, and that all council members have to use both their international but also their bilateral channel.
Is to prevent the further escalation of the situation and further casualties of civilians, and also what's also important is really to come back to the two-state solution.
Also, on Sunday, Ahmed Abulghait, the Secretary General of the Arab League, traveled to Russia to discuss the latest developments in the situation in the Gaza Strip. At the same time, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan stated that Turkey was committed to increasing diplomatic efforts to resolve the Israel-Hamas conflict and alleviate the current ongoing escalation.
Oil prices surged by over $3 per barrel during Asian trade on Monday, due to the conflict between Israel and the Palestinian Islamist group Hamas. Brent crude oil increased by nearly 4% to reach $87.92 per barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude reached $86.23 per barrel, marking a rise of over 4%. However, some experts suggest that the impact on oil prices will be limited if the conflict does not escalate and spread further. Although Israel and Palestine are not major oil producers, the conflict's occurrence in the Middle East, a significant oil-producing region, raises concerns. More than 2,400 people were killed in earthquakes in Afghanistan, the Taliban administration said on Sunday. These tremors are the deadliest to hit the earthquake-prone mountainous country in years. The number of casualties is expected to increase as rescue teams search for missing individuals among the rubble. Additionally, over 1,300 houses have been damaged or destroyed. This earthquake is one of the deadliest worldwide in the past year, following the devastating earthquake in Turkey and Syria in February, which claimed over 50,000 lives. Now, before we say goodbye, let's have a look at the weather forecast. And that is all that we have this hour on VTV News. To rewatch our program, you can visit our website or YouTube channel or download our mobile app VTVgo for more. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.